got my swagger cause I know that I'm the one. If a nigga try my tribe, pussy nigga better run.
Bet.
We live. We're live with the Pregame Podcast. And we're coming up on some just really interesting discoveries about vitamin water and the reverse osmosis process.
Yeah.
So to my right here, we have a rapper, a scientist,
A rock star
of pineapples,
of the pineapple variety.
of the variety of groves of pineapples.
That's where I'm located.
It's that good juice, dude. That fucking juice that gets you feeling good, tasting good, the whole nine.
Hell yeah.
And that's probably what the music is as well. So we got pineapple in the motherfucking building. Spark that J. Sorry, I didn't roll a blunt, but
It's all good. We got the J today. I got the woods on handy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's on handy. You know what I'm saying? Osmosis water on handy.
yeah, I fucked up. I was gonna bring you like a pineapple Fanta, you know,
I was going to bring myself
something.
on.
Or maybe like a Hoopina.
Is that how you
mean?
pronounce that?
That's how you pronounce that.
Chupinha?
Hoopina.
Chupinha. I'm going to
bruh.
chupinha ass. Catch me whooping in your ass.
Hoopina your ass.
The
That's a good
pineapple
one.
way.
Throw that fucking can at the dome, bruh.
Hell yeah. Juniper.
Yeah, but I fucked up. I should have brought something. I wanted to have a pineapple just chilling, dude.
That would have been fine.
It would have been dreading. You would have been dreading. Fucking. So yeah, spark the blunt out on No Jumper.
On No Jumper.
I mean, we were watching that before you even got here too. We're
Word.
like, fucking, damn, boy. It's like first video out and this motherfucker's out on No Jumper. How? You're out there just getting them numbers. I think you got like a good networking like strategy and game, you know?
Yes. I don't know. It just happened. It was just like a lot of things just been lining up like the right way. I feel like if you just work your ass off and like do what you're supposed to do and you're a gangster about your own shit and you're like, you know what I'm saying? Stay true to who you is and shit
It
like
just
that
starts
lines up.
aligning,
You know what I'm saying?
aligning.
Shit like that
No,
lines
I
up.
see that
I
for
can't
sure.
even, you know what I'm saying? I can't even
Yeah.
like define it any other way.
Same thing with the name too, though. Like, well, how'd you get the name? How'd you decide on the name Pineapple?
It was just like some Twitter shit. It was like my Twitter handle, and then people would say like I look like a pineapple because when I have my hair up and shit.
It was just fucking out, dude.
Yeah, and like people, and I
Reaching
just
the
fuck
sun.
with pineapples, bro. Like pineapples are like it just worked, and like the ILY thing is just like I love you, pineapple. I'm saying I love you, pineapple. Like
Oh no,
you know what I'm
way.
saying? Like the pineapple. Like I'm
That's
not
really the fucking
like
name.
people
no
call me
way.
pineapple. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
ILY pineapple.
But
I love
you just
pineapple.
saying you fucking love pineapples.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
more to
just
this man.
expressing my love
There's
to
more to
pineapples.
this
That's
man than
like
you
that's
think.
what
I
it
never
is.
even
Like,
fucking
I'm
comprehended
expressing
that.
my love to pineapples.
Unbelievable.
I'm devoting my name, and I'm making all this beautiful.
And they're
music
kind
in
of
the name
giving
the
back.
pineapple.
You know what I found out about pineapples?
What?
It takes 2 years to grow a fucking pineapple. 2 years.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that.
See, and I ain't even been out for 2 years yet.
Boom.
So maybe in 2 years we'll talk.
You'll
about
be
what a
fully
pineapple look
grown,
like.
dude.
You know what I'm talking
yeah.
about?
You're just like sprouting off like
I'm still
halfway, dude.
Yeah, the baby pineapple.
But you're killing it.
We get
Had that show in Miami, the one that I went out to last.
Oh yeah, that shit was lit.
That shit was a lit.
Biggie Fest, that shit was popping.
You close that set out, dude.
That shit was fire. Shout out to everybody.
Everybody's
that was
just
a part
out
of
there
that.
mosh pitting and shit. You're really in that punk, dude.
Yeah. I love it. It's energy, you know what I'm saying?
It's energy.
Sometimes
It's
people
pure
just need to get
energy.
out energy and like I'm you know what I'm saying? I call myself a rock star. Like I love like getting the crowd to move, you know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
rock bands would get, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the first show I ever went to is like screamo shows and like rock shows and shit
Same.
like that. I wasn't going to like I didn't go to a rap
Damn,
show until
yeah.
like I've been till like after you know, like maybe just a few years ago type shit.
Really?
Like that was like the first rap show. Like I only bought tickets to one rap show ever to like go to a rap show. Every other rap show is just like it's like some underground shit that like I'm involved in.
Yeah,
or, like
yeah.
my people are involved in or something like that.
So as soon as you kind of saw what it was, you just
Just wanted to be a
instantly,
part
like-
of it.
And you were working at the Funky Buddha for a while. That's where I met you. So you would see that, you know, you saw all the motherfuckers that would go, you know what I mean? So that's almost like you not even having to go up there perform really, because it's like you're already seeing like what the local game is and shit.
Yeah,
you just already kind of start getting a taste to being like, all right, you know, I could definitely do this, or you know, other people might figure out, you know, a different way. Like I can't do this, but being there, I'm sure you got a good insight as to, I don't know, bro. I just feel like you. Cause I would talk to you and we rap, we fucking linked up. We did the song Trick or Treat with Trey. And I don't know, man. You just been fucking killing it like since you got in, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like it started out probably, I mean, like I was doing shit before I was at the Funky Buddha. That's why I didn't even like really do anything there, because I was like a part of like a completely different, like, I don't know, like just a completely different conglomerate of shit, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, that was just like, I don't even know. I'm high as hell, by the way. Forgot what even the question
Yeah, I mean,
was.
this is the fucking pregame podcast, so fuck it, dog. This is what we do. We get high, we drink a few fucking beers.
I had an edible today.
What'd you have?
It was one of those little ring ones, the gummy ring ones.
Oh yeah, the gummies.
You can just taste it. When you taste it, you know, like there's like shit. Like you could taste like
you taste that little sativa
made with oil.
in there.
You know that there's some some sort of something in there. There's some shit that's gonna get me high.
We should try to get some edible line, bruh. We should try to get an edible line for you, a pineapple fucking gummy.
Facts.
The ILY Pineapple gummy, bruh.
That should be lit.
It's possible.
I want a video game.
A video game? Man, I was talking to S. Luna on the last podcast. This motherfucker wants a anime show.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's run it.
You want the fucking video game, son.
I want a video game.
I'm just bringing out people out here that are fucking killing it and they got big dreams, dog, and we're going to make this shit happen. You guys are literally seeing like the cultivation of these fucking 2 years, bro. That pineapple, baby.
I'm saying.
That 2-year pineapple. Cultivating it. Giving it that love, son. That love.
You know what I'm talking about? That love. The I love you. That IOI.
Definitely pretty high.
Yeah, I'm smack.
Definitely pretty high.
I'm smack.
So the weed's good.
Yeah, the weed's fire.
Good.
Yeah.
It's that sour.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sour gummy bears, bro.
That sour gummy ganja.
That sour gummy ganja, dude.
You know what I'm talking about.
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
Grown in the woods of Arizona, I think. I don't know.
Word. Hey.
Sometimes you just gotta wake up and live, bro.
Yo, Bob Marley is this shit.
So, congrats on that fucking video with the no jumper.
Thank you.
The first one. I mean, that's off rip. That's why I'm kind of like, if you had like a strategy, if you just like saw like a clear picture, because I know with me, a lot of it was, I've been making music for a while, man, since on and off. You know, I would write songs when I was 11, 12 years old and kind of keep them hidden and shit, little notes, but definitely 14, 16, I started really getting more into it. So I've been doing it for a while. And I'm just now, like before it was just a dream, kind of. Like it was just always a dream, this dream. And over the last few years, it's become more of like, all right, what I have to do. More of the, I know what the fuck I have to do. It's just about going that path. And I think with you coming out so quick, it's like you just kind of, the way I see it, maybe that's why I'm kind of asking you. Just saw like what you had to do.
I mean, there's like multiple people behind, you know what I'm saying, like me, you know what I'm saying? I have like a management team, you know what I'm saying? There's like a couple producers and engineers that I work with that help like make the sound and like get a lot of this shit, you know, like made a lot of this shit happen, you know what I'm saying? Like we kind of function like as our own little, you know what I'm saying? As our own little machine, bro. Yeah. We do it, you know what I'm saying? We just get shit done and like I could have been like put out songs like a very long time ago, you know what I'm saying? Like I always loved music and making music and shit, but like I didn't, because like I wasn't ready yet. But now,
Right.
now I know what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? And like, damn. Mouth
Get
dry
that
as hell.
reverse osmosis in you, bro.
I'm saying, bro, I need some hydration.
That vitamin, that minerals. I've been taking minerals, man.
Minerals?
Shout out to my roommate.
Do they
She's-
look like rocks?
She's keeping me healthy, dog.
Word.
Giving me minerals and fucking wheat gummies too. Little
Damn.
dope ass little wheat gummies, bro.
Hell yeah.
Out there. Gets me going. And keeps me healthy. I feel like, yeah, fucking
Yeah.
been doing some damage to my body as of recent.
Rockstar lifestyle.
You had some damage to your body, dog. You just took out your fucking your wisdom teeth, right?
That was some damage to my body. for
You
sure.
put that live on there, didn't you?
I went live on Instagram
Nice.
right after I woke up. As soon as I was like, I guess aware. I didn't know I was aware, but I definitely went live.
That like childlike mind state.
Yeah.
Crazy. I never had, I never fucking.
That was the
mine-
highest I've
got
ever
mine
been in
out.
my whole entire life.
Dude, I
That was
bet
the highest I've ever been in my life.
this might be like second time. You look pretty high. Talk about some of your highest times. How about that?
I mean, I don't even know. I wouldn't even know where to
Can't even
begin with
remember.
that. Like, I mean, like, I have crazy stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, one time, my boy got so fucking high, he was like throwing up in my room, and we was trying not to wake my parents up. So I had to like find something for him to throw up in, so he wouldn't like make a mess all over my room, and it'd be like some big ass disaster. So I got him this big ass cup that I just had. Like, I grabbed it off my dresser and I gave it to this nigga, and I'm like, yo, just like throw up in there. So this nigga started throwing up in there. And then whatever, he's like chilling, he starts throwing up, and I'm just like, damn, bro, like, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
Like,
you doing?
relax.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like,
Get a hold of yourself,
and
dog.
he's just sitting there kind of just like wobbly, bro. And then he looks down at the cup, and then he goes and takes a drink out of the cup, bro.
Oh,
And bro,
my God.
The part that got me, bro, is like he didn't even react. He was just like, and I'm like, my nigga, you just threw up in that cup, bro. Like, and he was like, ugh. And then he put the cup back down, bro. And he just like laid down and went to bed. I'm like, all right, like that's it. I'm done with you for the night, bro.
Unbelievable.
Cannot.
Wow.
Did
you just kick him out or what?
No, that was my boy. That was my boy. Nah, he
Let
just
him go
went
to
to bed.
sleep,
Let him go
dog?
to. He had to sleep that shit off.
Wow.
He had to sleep that shit off. He was high.
He
as hell.
drank high. He was high.
He was high. He was
drunk.
drunk. He was off a bunch
Oh
of shit.
my
bro. It was
God.
a bad. It was. I'm not gonna get into like. This.
Unbelievable.
I don't want to disclose any his information.
Yeah.
you know
Of
what I'm saying?
course. No.
He's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
That's
He drank
just-
his own.
that's
throat.
wild.
That was the craziest shit like I've ever seen.
Yo.
That was the craziest.
That's some shit we could write about, bro. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like low key.
Yeah, I had a dog that just barked at everything, so I knew if like that nigga woke up, it was game over. My
Game
mom would have
over.
came busting in the room like, what the fuck going on?
Dude, I had a homie one time. He threw up just like that. Like he tried to go shots for shots when we had like some honey whiskey. I think it was like Evan Williams or something, or it was the one with the B on it. Fuck. And so
Jim Beam?
he wants to go. Not like the actual bee, like the fucking zzz, you know what I mean? That pollinating motherfucker. So he wants to go shots for shots.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's like, I don't even know. It's like 8 p.m. or something. We're like going to meet up with friends. We're going to go out later and shit. We got maybe an empty crib or something. My parents are home. And he wants to go shots for shots. I'm like, fuck it. We're going shots for shots. I mean, this man is just falling. He just starts like withering as we're going, you know?
Damn.
To the point where then he's just fucking throwing up in my bathroom. Right, but he like was missing it completely. He was missing the toilet. I just grabbed his ass. I literally threw his face in the fucking toilet. Like, come on, bro.
That's a mess. Bro.
He starts throwing up in there and shit. And my parents came out. I told them straight up. I said, look, this guy. I was 17 at the time. My parents, God bless you. Maybe I shouldn't say this fucking story. I was around 18. Let's say I was 18 at the time, and. So yeah, I told him, look, this is straight up. This is what happened. He wants to go shots for shots. He's fucking on the ground. He's throwing up now. And I'm like, John's got an empty house. We're trying to go there. They're like, fucking take him over there, whatever. So they were straight about it. I was still handling, I was swaying, but I was handling my shit.
Yeah.
They were like, all right, fuck it. As long as you're not driving. Fucking, I hope that kid's doing all right, man. I haven't seen him in a while.
Facts.
But you know,
pray to
that
all
shit
them
happens.
boys.
I got plenty stories, dude. I got plenty stories of people getting way too fucked up around my crib or in my crib, and they just start throwing up everywhere or fucking, dude. I can't believe some people. Maybe, I don't know if this is you. I don't know if you've ever done this or anything like that. I know I haven't, but I got homies that have done this shit. They'll fucking wake up blacked out and just piss anywhere, dude. Just like just piss anywhere, dude.
The first time I ever got drunk, that's the only time that ever happened.
That ever happened? When's the first time you got drunk?
I was probably like 14, 15.
Same. I
drank like a whole solo cup of like some fucking coconut vodka, bro. I fucked myself.
Damn.
Or some coconut rum, maybe.
Yeah?
Fucked myself up. Yeah, and I had to take a piss. I was mad fucked up, and he was like, "Yo, it was like 9 p.m. You know what I'm saying? We're mad young."
Yeah.
The only bathroom was like upstairs. And he's like, "Nah, you're too fucked up to use the bathroom upstairs."
You just didn't give a
I'm
fuck.
just like, "Yo, like what the fuck?" So I ended up walking into his garage and just like pissing like.
Oh, well, that's a different story. This is like motherfuckers are waking up and they're pissing on Xboxes and shit, pissing on girlfriends' cats and stuff.
That's wild.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like people wake up and they'll just piss. They'll just piss.
Crazy.
You had out of necessity, it sounds like.
Shit.
Like, hey man, there's no fucking bathroom at this house. I'm gonna go piss in your garage.
Damn. Yeah.
I mean, I would have.
Niggas got
what the fuck else you gonna do?
Right. You feel me?
Bathtub, sink. You got options, dog. Lawn.
I mean, like,
Go
yeah, he
out
told
there,
me I
piss
couldn't
like a
open the
fucking
garage door
child of
neither.
God, dude.
He told me I couldn't open the garage door if I was going to do. I'm gonna piss in the fucking garage.
That's crazy. First time I got drunk, it was at this garage apartment, but it was like, there was these brothers, all right? These fucking infamous brothers in my hometown. And I was best friends with the younger one, right? And I make music with one of the older ones, Brandon Beatty. Shout out. He was going by Cove. I think he's going by Fourth Quarter. He might have changed it again, but shout out to the homie. We're constantly making music. He's been, making music with me since I was 19, I think. And but prior to that, that's the first time I got drunk. I was 13, 14, and Brandon had just graduated high school, dog, and we just graduated 8th grade. And so we fucking, they had this garage apartment that was kind of set up, but dude, there was fucking beer everywhere. There was girls, dude. There was high school girls. So I was off rip into a high school party, like the graduating high school party. I had
That's
like
lit.
7 or 8 beers that night, dude, for my first time. I remember chugging a beer and like passing out, and everyone was like, yeah, like out of a fucking movie. Yo,
Damn,
but I
smacked.
withstood the night, dude. I was out there in the morning. This is how crazy it was. In the morning, there was like random ass people, dude. There was this dude Brandon, this dope ass black dude. He dated one of my good homie sisters for a long time. And that's the first time I met him. He was just chilling on the other couch, sleeping. I slept over in this other couch. This is the first time I watched Boondock Saints. Was after that night that we got fucking hammered, right? It's all these kids. And dude, the dad came up to the garage apartment, and he's like, "Hey guys, what's up? We just put on Boondock Saints." He brings us like a fucking dozen donuts, coffee, bagels, dude, the whole 9.
Damn.
The whole 9.
And
And we just fucking chilled there. I mean, it was amazing. Shout out to that fucking family. They've been going hard forever, bro. They go hard. Like,
I can't find my e-cigarette.
your e-cigarette.
Yeah, I think I'll.
Roll up another fucking Bluntsky or something.
Yeah, then I'll probably
Do
pass
that.
out. Nah,
You'll pass out? Nah, we'll keep it going. We could maybe take an intermission. You about an intermission? No intermissions? Because I got to take a wicked pisser, guy.
All right, let's take an intermission. We'll be back.
Yeah. I drank a few beers prior to this, so. Damn, son. We back up in this motherfucker with a new beer and a fresh fucking wood. So, tell me about growing up, dog.
Growing up?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Tell me about like kind of growing up, where you were, where you're from, and kind of how music might have come into play in that.
So like, I don't know. I've always been into like art and shit like that. Whether it was like music or fucking like drawing or painting or whatever. Like I've always been into that shit. And fucking, I don't know. Like I've just liked music. I've always been drawn to music. There's no like real. I can't really like attest it to like anything. I don't think like I had no super musical childhood or anything. Like I just always just really liked music.
When did you kind of start making music then? Let's say that. Like, when did music find you, bro?
Fucking, probably like, I mean, I did it for a hobby for a while, just fucking around. And then like when I really started taking it seriously was probably like around like March last year. Like March 2017 is like when I started taking it like super seriously. And I was like, you know, like fuck it. Like I want to actually see what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see like how far I could take this shit.
Wonderful job on that wood, by the way, bro.
Thank you.
I like cigars. You like cigars?
I do like cigars. I'll smoke a nice cigar.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Man, up in Orlando, I was buying cigars rolled by Cubans with Dominican fucking tobacco.
That sounds lit.
Yeah, it was lit. I felt at home when I walked in there, bro. They got Spanish. They got all that Spanish music playing, bro. Got mad leather chairs everywhere. You could
Where
just
was
sit
that?
down. That was up in Orlando.
Fine.
You're looking more like a pineapple now.
Yeah, I had to tie the hair up. Had to tie the hair up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yo, we got some fucking... I got some Instagram pictures that I want to show you, and maybe you could kind of like tell us the story, or, you know, tell us what the fuck is kind of going on in the pic.
All right, I got
All right. And we'll pull this up on the podcast as well so the people can see it.
That was actually a fucking Rob Banks listening party for Molly World.
There we go.
Shout out Rob Banks. Fucking that's my boy Slicit, DJ Slicit, the hottest DJ in South Florida.
The hottest DJ with the hottest chicken tender in his fucking hands.
Yeah,
bruh.
he kept saying that he was trying to eat the chicken mad fast, so he didn't get any pictures with the chicken tender, and then we ended up finding a picture with the chicken.
And he somehow fucking did it.
And I'm like, yo,
That's
I'm
amazing.
We found it because I'm like, yo, there has to be one. We've seen the flash off a couple times. I'm like, there has to be a picture out there.
That's
and he
great.
ended up sending it to me, and I'm like, bro, like I'm posting this shit, bro.
This is an awesome picture, bro. You look, you know,
I think he was
there's
like,
just
fucking,
a lot
I got
of,
caught. Yeah, I was just,
I would paint this, dude. You know, like this could be a really good painting, dude.
You know what I feel like I look like the
Some kind of biblical about this fucking
prince,
picture.
like on like a card, like a playing card.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like the way that my face is kind of turns, I feel like that could be like on a card. You feel me?
Yeah, you look kind of jester like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some shit. I don't know what the fuck.
I think what got me was that chicken tender, bro.
It's the best picture for that reason.
DJing with the chicken tender is
Out of this
next
world.
level.
It's never been done before.
Next level.
It's never been done.
Talk about popping bottles while you're DJing.
Nah.
Talk about going to the bathroom and take a piss while you press play and DJ. This man out here, he's fucking eating them hot chicken tenders, bruh. And while he spins, he dips. Dips in that honey mustard, probably. That barbecue.
If it's Chick-fil-A, that
fucking
Polynesian,
buffalo, son.
that too.
You're from up north, right?
Drip sauce, New York. Shout out New York. You dig?
You thought about going up, maybe doing some shit up there?
My first show was actually up there, like a long time ago. Fucking, I was actually living down here, but I did a show up there. Fucking, it was cool.
It was cool.
And then I did something, and we stopped in New York on that J Bands tour that I was on. Shout out J Bands at Youth Entertainment. Fucking bullshit. I lost my ID like right before we left on tour, so like certain places wouldn't let me in. Whatever. New York was like one of the only places that had a fucking super problem where one of the performers that didn't have their ID, like, and if they weren't even over 21, so we had like photographers and shit that ended up having to sneak in, but
And
I
you,
ain't end up
you
making
didn't
it
have
in.
a passport because you just lived there.
I mean, no. I mean, I was living in Florida at this point.
So you
I was on tour.
You didn't bring your passport
I lost
or nothing?
no, 'cause I didn't
you
have a
drove.
passport.
Did you drive?
No, I didn't drive.
But you drove.
But yeah, we drove. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no passport, no ID. You couldn't even pull up like your Instagram and be like, "Look, bro, I'm Pineapple, son."
Yeah, no.
Yo, what if your ID? What if your ID had a picture of a pineapple on it?
That would be a different story.
That'd be sick.
But I don't know.
Like McLovin, like super bad McLovin, but you got the fucking pineapple on the ID.
I mean, that would be
date
a
of birth, 2 years. Fucking yeah, that shit blew my mind. That's why I keep bringing that up. So let's do another picture, dog. There's another one I want to show you. This one's pretty dope. This is another dope ass picture right there. That looks like a pretty legendary picture.
Word. That was with Arnold. Arnold is dead. The producer. Fucking that
and
was
Frank boy.
Zan Frank.
Dude. Unbelievable.
That was
that man really dedicated his face to Anne Frank, dog.
It's just fire.
It's next level. Talk about next level. That's fucking next level shit right there. So this is a show.
Yeah, that was a New Year's Eve at fucking Cinema. Ski Mask fucking headline that shit. That shit was lit.
Did you perform that night?
I did.
Hey.
I did, yeah.
Damn, so how'd you kind of start linking up with these people? They just people you kind of knew around and seen perform, or just kind of linked up with, or?
Yeah, I mean, we've been, you know, when you be around like the same people after a while, you know what I'm saying? You're not like a fucking like a weirdo or like a, you know, like a super fan or like act like all sorts of crazy. You know, like you end up chopping it up with these people, you know what I'm saying? You see them so many times, you end up dapping them up, you know what I'm saying? You talk and you know, whatever, and it just is what it is after a while. Like, and then, I mean, like, for example, like I met Arnold at that show. I didn't even know him. Like, I mean, I knew who, like, I've heard his name before, but like I didn't know him before that. But yeah,
he seems like he's having a good time, dog.
Yeah, he had I think
that whole expression. I've been there, dog.
2 bottles of Henny that night. I think we was turning.
That's a good feeling right there.
Yeah, I don't even remember what was in that cup.
Yeah. So, let's see. I think the fact that you also live on Pineapple Grove.
Yeah, there's Pineapple Grove in Delray. Shout out Delray Beach and Pineapple Grove. That's like the only like lit spot.
I think what I'm trying to say really is that like sometimes you kind of just start following this path. It sounds like you just feel like there's just signs that just kind of coexist.
Yeah, and the
shit is just kind of manifesting because it's like maybe it's something that's meant to be.
Yeah, it's something that's supposed to be.
So like for you to come from fucking Brooklyn, the Bronx, my bad. The Bronx, the bad fucking Bronx.
And then I came down, yeah.
And the Bronx, you come down to the Pineapple Grove.
The Grove.
Become the pineapple, the man of the lover of pineapples.
Yeah, the essence of the pineapple.
People out there paying to see the lover of pineapples do his thing.
To rock out.
To come
rock out with your boy.
Dude, with your music, I hear a lot of video game samples.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of video, like maybe influence, but I'm thinking more like sonically speaking. It's definitely, I hear the fucking, you know, like with Spark the Blunt, it's that PlayStation sample. And I just kind of want to. Do you plan on? Because I know some other tracks have a lot of same like similar samples where it's like video games. Are you kind of going in that direction, like? Kind of taking stuff from where you maybe grew up or doing or
yeah, I played video games for a long time, all sorts of like RPGs and arcade games and fucking like I don't know, like you name it, like I've probably played it before. So like it's just something that I like, and I like to incorporate shit, you know what I'm saying, like myself into my music, because it's like I don't know, music that's just there forever, you know what I'm saying. So I'm not trying to put out no shit that's like pointless, you know what I'm saying. Like to me that's just like the way that I see it. So it's like even though like maybe my lyrics might not be like, you know what I'm saying, super feeling, you know, but everything has like a reason behind it, you know what I'm saying. my own reason, but art is for interpretation. Like the Mona Lisa ain't have no caption on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like niggas just gotta think.
Yeah.
So it's like fuck it.
Was this a
If
hoe
you know,
or not?
you know. That's it. If you know, you know.
Anything new, bro? Anything? Any new videos you might be dropping?
I mean, I got some stuff coming up soon. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple surprises, a couple things in the vault.
In the vault?
A couple things that I'm working on that I plan on sharing very soon. You know what I'm saying? So definitely stay tuned for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not exactly going to leak no information, but definitely got some shit that, you know what I'm saying? If niggas is sleeping, like they going to be back awake for, you know what I'm saying? Like I definitely got some shit coming. So definitely stay tuned.
Any bodies of work, like a project maybe?
Could be maybe, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about dropping like an EP down, you know what I'm saying? I got some songs in the vault, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about dropping some shit, you feel me? But it's all gonna happen in due time, you know what I'm saying? The fall time is when I feel good, you know what I'm saying? This heat and shit.
It's just coming up quick, son.
Down, you feel me? Yeah.
End of August
Once
now.
this weather drops a little bit and we starting to feel a little cooler outside, then, you know what I'm saying? That's probably when I'm gonna bring some shit out.
It's hot. It's
So
hot out in the streets
it's too
right
hot.
now.
August is, yeah. We'll see. I got some shit though. I got some shit coming.
Weather affects your fucking process of making music?
My mood does.
Your mood does.
And if I'm hot, like I'm hot. You feel me? Like,
Oh, okay.
you feel me? Like it's hot. Like,
But maybe
I ain't
the
trying-
music's be hot.
I mean, like, yeah, maybe for some people, but not from, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like, I
okay.
mean, I don't know.
It's not
is
the
what it
vibe you're
is.
trying to capture.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes
That's interesting out, dude. It's interesting how people fucking work musically and stuff. And I know a lot of artists that are really like critical thinkers. I think you and me are people that, I mean, even though I fucking think of shit heavy sometimes and analytically and just kind of overtly critical, but I've chilled out a lot over the years where it's like we kind of let it roll off, you know. It is what it is. Whereas I've seen a lot of artists where they're just really fucking like hard on themselves, you know. We're probably hard on ourselves to the fact that we want to get this right, we want to get this take right, but there's people that take a long time to put out certain songs or whatever, or just are really overtly critical on themselves when they make music.
Facts.
Dude. And so it's kind of like a gift and a curse because they come out with some fire shit, but it kind of weighs on them, you know. I don't really know where I'm going with that. Really, I'm just trying to speak out to those types of artists. Is that you know, maybe just kind of let it flow, capture the moment.
Don't be so critical on yourself.
Capture the moment.
Facts.
You know, sometimes it's just what that song needs to be or what that record needs to be. I mean, there's times where I've been overtly critical, but I just don't give a fuck, to be honest. I just don't give a fuck.
I don't know.
I just
Everybody
let
has
it-
their own
let it
creative
go,
process, I guess. Yeah,
and I move on because I know whatever I'm going to work on next is probably going to be better.
That's it. Keep the ball rolling.
To stay in your kind of, do your lane, man. Do what you're fucking good at in anything, whether it's music or whatever, art and shit, and even whatever is business you're in. But just do what you're good at, and you're gonna and stay in your lane. You know.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of hard. Maybe, you know, sometimes you start looking at, especially nowadays with social media and everything, you look at the competition but that's the thing, even to just look at them as the competition off rip, which they kind of are, but off rip, think of them as the competition. You're putting yourself in a space where it's like, all right, now you're like a threatened space or whatever. Because
that's real.
I've had a lot of artists that I think I have vibed with very well, and in terms of being just human beings, we have just had a good relationship where they have become threatened or in some way just like not wanted to work. And missed opportunities are just kind of like you said, dude. When you put out a song, that shit's up there forever, bro. When I die, you guys will look up, you know, whoever gave a fuck will look up and see all the bodies of work, all the albums, and listen to what I said, and I'ma still live on, you know, when I'm gone. So that's a fucking beautiful thing. Yo, let me ask you another question. What do you think of this painting, dog?
Damn.
What do you see in this painting, bruh?
This nigga's a tree, bruh.
He's a tree.
It's just tight though. I fuck with it. Niggas is high.
We keep the fucking vibes going with that reverse osmosis. You see how that works? You started with the show, you end it with the fucking show. Reverse osmosis.
Yeah, it's like Uno reverse.
And you can only come up with theories like that when you're high as fuck.
And I'm the best Madden player in the game. The game is not the best Madden player in the game. I'm the best Madden player in the game.
I don't know. I've heard different.
It's okay.
I've heard different.
It's because like I don't need to like play online a bunch to prove nothing.
I bet I'm the best NHL rap player.
Okay. That's fine. I don't play.
Because I don't know
the only game I'm gonna say that I'll
rappers
be
or just rappers in general that might be playing some NHL. You guys want to catch the fucking work?
Tony Hawk's
in
Underground won in
NHL?
any Madden game.
In NHL, do some ice skating moves around
All right.
there,
Well,
bro.
do we have the game?
I'm out there.
Let's settle this.
Yeah. Do we have the game? I might have the game at home. I might bring it over. You know what we do have? We have some Super Smash Brothers. And I
True.
could definitely fucking whoop some ass
You got that
here with that
Monopoly
Super
too.
Smash.
I whooped some ass
Yeah.
in real life Monopoly the other day. This nigga
Did
was
you?
upset. He was a cheater and all that.
Like
shit.
the actual board.
I whooped his ass. Yeah, I whooped like
Damn.
4 people's ass, but I especially.
Would it take like 4 days?
Nah, it took like honestly, it took like 3.5 hours, probably 3 hours.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
was a long
dog.
ass game, bro.
It's a long ass fucking game. A lot of just. All right, you said 450. Like, fuck.
Yeah, paying me out. That's what it was. Just a bunch of niggas.
A lot of
paying me
closing out properties. They actually had to get the fucking.
Yeah, I ain't close out no properties.
Nah,
Hell no.
not a.
I had a mortgage
one.
one.
You were just out. What? You just got the fucking.
I had a mortgage
Got
one,
the
so I didn't have to
properties
close
good
out
right
any of my
away?
houses. Huh?
Mm.
Yeah, no, I was set up. I'm good. I was good.
You was
I
out
was
there
good. I was good.
playing that real estate. Now we about to play that real estate game with the Stu.
Real estate in real
Gang,
life.
gang.
Yeah. All right, so check it. My name's ILY Pineapple. You can find me on Twitter,
Let 'em know.
Instagram, Apple Music, SoundCloud, all that shit.
The whole fucking 9.
YouTube, if you watch a video, I got a video out there on YouTube.
Spark
Probably
the
more
blunt.
coming soon. I can't say or not say or can't. My manager's not present, so I can't let out any information.
Damn.
And then
A lot of
Yeah, so you can
legalities
follow
dealing
me.
with pineapple, son.
so you can follow me on Instagram at ILY Pineapple, all one word. And then Twitter is at ILY_Pineapple. SoundCloud is the same, ILY space Pineapple. If you look it up, you'll find it, bro. There ain't nobody else with a name like mine. And yeah, bruh, everywhere. Google it, check it out. You dig.
You guys are going to be seeing quite a bit of me, all right? So, Roman the Stoic, check it out. Roman_the Stoic on Instagram. Unlike him, I fucked up. I got a bunch of names everywhere. I'm a bunch of aliases. But I do have music on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all of that. Roman the Stoic. Yeah, we're going to be doing these fucking podcasts. I'm going to be bringing people in that I know. People that are interested around here that are doing some shit. And hopefully you guys are fucking digging it. We've been sharing it around. I thought this was fun. Got a little twisted.
Yeah.
Twist.
Shout out
little
Influence Studios.
Little spliffaroos.
Facts.
All right. We'll let you guys fucking go to work or
Pineapple
or
game.
fucking drink your coffee or whatever the fuck you're doing. Thank you for tuning in for Influence Studios, the pregame podcast.
From space.
From space. From fucking Mars, guy.
Live from the ISS.
From outside of Mars.
Live from the ISS.